video that's going to be dedicated on if you feel like you want to move to a big city, but you don't exactly, I don't know, maybe you have doubts or insecurities. I just want to give you guidance based on the fact that I have done this. And some of you may or may not know this, but from the young age of 14, I was already modeling in New York City. My first job was in Central Park. Very high paid, and that planted a seed in me forever until now, right? So when I had experienced that and I had done this, I already knew within myself. Unfortunately, I wish I had done this earlier. I wish I had made a bigger leap, but I always knew inherently that I wanted to move. I wanted to be in a city since I was a teenager, because I've seen the success that I had. And on top of that, it doesn't even always have to be about successes. It could also be about dark times that you know you've gotten yourself through. You know, it takes a lot of courage to get over some things, and regardless of how you want to look at it, you know, what side of the coin you want to flip it, it's just about looking at your internal strength, knowing what you are capable of, and knowing that you have what it takes to get through. So unfortunately, the mistake that I made was thinking, first of all, that somebody was going to come along the ride with me. That's not how it works. I feel like this society plants this seed of you need this one and only, or like a love of your life, or like you just need somebody to do these things with. And I feel like I held myself back with that kind of codependent thinking, because that's not how it works. Sometimes people are going to actually hold you back because they don't have the same vision. And on top of that, if they don't have the same vision, you're probably going to talk to people that don't really want to see your growth and evolution. So I'll leave you with this. Don't ask for the opinion and advice of others. Because here's the thing, I actually wanted to move to New York. Like I said, that's where New York is coming from. I am from the East Coast, born and raised in Atlantic City. Well, born and raised in Ventnor, but born in Atlantic City, New Jersey. So I knew East Coast all my life, and I feel like what I was looking for and what I was opened up to at such a young age, the age of 14, and in between my teenage years, I saw the vision, I saw the possibilities, I saw that I could do this, I saw that I could make it in a city. But then when I would go and talk to friends and say, oh, you know, this is what I want to do, I would hear, oh, well, it's the same everywhere, and oh, people do that, but blah, 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 this, that, the other. But push comes to shove, it's been 2 years later, I've been living in LA. Also, it's funny because I didn't even see myself living in LA. I knew it was a city, but I didn't know exactly which city it would be. I actually tried to move to New York before going to LA, but something fell through. And just with a series of events, I had an opening to stay with a cousin of mine who was only going to be in the LA area for another 3 months. So I said, I'm a total idiot if I don't take this opportunity and run with it. So that's what I did. And it was difficult coming out here, but I just want to say that, again, it's all about making that decision, and I just regret not having done it sooner. That's what I could leave you with. So don't let anybody get in your ear. Don't let any girlfriend or boyfriend or blah, blah. If you're not first, and also that's another thing too, if you're not marrying them, to hell with, pursue your dreams, okay? I'm an older sister, and I'm telling you something that, you know, I would also say to my younger sister, right? So again, just to summarize it, you have to know, think of that big win, or think of that fear you've had to conquer, or think of something that is just so gritty and so like whatever it is, and look back at that, see how you've overcome it. Okay, you have what it takes. You have what it takes to do anything that you want. So look at that internal strength, and don't let anything or anyone hold you back. Because here's a little tidbit about me. First I drove across country. It took me about 3 days, and I did the whole drive on my own. I had a co-pilot with me who luckily was there to assist me with gas and things like that, but he couldn't drive. So I had to do all the driving on my own. It was crazy. It took about 41 hours to do it. I also had a little drop in time when I had to, I was there for 3 months. And then so I revisited my home area, and honestly, I was miserable. I was absolutely miserable because I'd seen what had opened up for me in LA, and I was like, I don't care what I have to do, but I'm going to make this work. And even though my living situation switched up quite a bit, it didn't turn out the way I thought it was going to. In a nutshell, what I did was I took a plane, one-way ticket with no place to stay, and I figured it out. Let's see, that was February of 2019, and here I am. I'm still here, and it's been over a year. So I'll leave you guys with that. Anything is possible. It's just, you just have to be you have to be about what you're about. I know when I came out here, I was fixated. I was focused on building my career in finances, getting my life, building financial guard. I didn't come out here to party. I don't drink. I also haven't drank in 3 years. I didn't come out here looking for the love of my life. So my mindset was very fixed. It was very focused because I knew I could be doing better in my life. And that's really, that's how I felt about it. But you have to be extremely passionate, extremely fixed, extremely focused, and like, don't take no for an answer kind of person, you know, where you just have to keep pressing forward, pressing forward, pressing forward. Sometimes it'll feel like you're hitting your head, but that's what it takes. And again, I just want you to reconnect. So stop. And you know, here's another thing too. It doesn't even have to be about moving. It could also be in regards to just any big decision. Stop asking people. Stop spreading your power and your energy asking asking. They're not Jesus Christ. They're not God, right? So another thing I want you to do is to connect with God, pray, you know, and make that connection, because no human has the ability to do the job that God can do. Their advice that they give you is going to be from the lens of their perception, which if they haven't conquered something like this, I guarantee you they're not going to have the push that you need to propel forward. So don't let anybody get in your ear that hasn't done anything that you wouldn't aspire to be or aspire to do. I'll leave you with that. I hope that it gives anybody out there who may need this assistance some hope and a little bit of a push. So thanks, guys. See you next time.